Okay, do you teach, by the way? Because I sure would like to learn some of this stuff.
Yeah, I think I teach by playing, and then people look at it, and then they figure it out, or how, if there is, let me know, and we'll get whenever I have you.
Okay, so you don't have like actual students out in California that you teach?
There's people, like you said.
I know you do the workshops
well, no, I'm saying
and clinics.
It's all over the world because of YouTube, I think, and other things that people see and stuff. You know, I go to different countries and people recognize you. Mm-hmm. And I don't have a record deal. I'm not Chaco, I'm not Stanley, I'm not Victor and stuff. Yes, I've learned and I've played, but just because of blessed and fortunate lucky the way that I play, there's people that see me at different places and they come up and they talk to you.
Right, okay.
And I play with the pig fingers any way that, you know, just to get it done.
Right, multiple techniques is what I call them.
Okay.
Do you practice, man? I mean, how did you get so good? You serious about your instrument, or did you practice, or do you practice? What?
No, early on, it's like Linus in his blanket. I'm not gonna say Superman in his cape. This is what I go into the house. The house I was raised up in. It was my mother, my two sisters, grandmother, uncle, the dog, and me in a 2-bedroom house. I'd go into the bathroom and play acoustically by myself and practice. And they didn't know I was practicing. Mm-hmm. So it's almost like the Karate Kid. Wax on, wax off. And so it's just an accumulation of different gigs and stuff. And then now I'm able to play all the stuff that I couldn't play that I can understand now that I couldn't understand early on. So now you hear a bunch of different experiences in life coming out of me through my instrument. And playing different chordal passages, and I don't know what I'm playing, but I can play it because I hear it, and I put in different times to make it come out on this side.
Okay, that was a weird way to end it.
Sorry.
No, because I should have asked that, because people, that's what they want to know. They want to know if you practice, how do you get good?
Yeah,
I mean, stuff like that.
And it is accumulation, like wax on, wax off. I mean, it's like figuring out harmonics, right? I mean, okay, what was that? I don't know. You just figure it out. Right? I mean, how do you do this? Well, all by myself. I sit in the room, hanging out by myself. Right? And that's what happens, right? Instead of going.
The cameras and key.
That's what I want to do.
Tapping, yeah, that takes.
Yeah, and it's not tapping, because tapping is this is like going backwards, like instead of going, right? It's like instead of beating the string, right? It's like a fly landed on it.
Okay, so gently caressing, not tapping, but caressing the major scale.
Or whatever. Or you can do the minor. I mean, so it's not just like grilled cheese sandwiches. You can do anything.
Right.
Thank you for that. Man, that's in my repertoire.
Look at it. He ready to go practice that right now, man. That's amazing. All right, thank you very much, man.
So you can do anything, right?
I wish I knew the words to that.
That's great. Now, see, you do that with no effort.
Right, and a low volume. So that's,
If I wanted to get a hold of you, how could I, if I want ask you some questions, how could I get a hold of you or keep up with Bobby Vega and what's going on? What do I do? got a website or Facebook page?
But I feel like I need a mop and a bucket. I'm like spilt water. I'm all over the place. And I don't have any of that stuff together. But I do have Facebook. I'm learning how to work that out. You can always get a hold of me at bvega@EMG Pickups. Right. You can email me. You can Skype me if you want to do like a Skype, talk. Because a lot of times when you're talking about teaching, for instance, I don't know if I can teach you because do I have something that you want to learn or I can show you, right? And that's the other thing, because sometimes people want to learn something and they're not ready to learn that, or else I would be the wrong person to show them that. So to be able to talk and see, now I can see if I can help you, now I'm not wasting your time or your money. Because last thing I want to do is, there's your half hour. You go, what? You know what I mean? It's like that, so, but Skype though is really a good way. So if you want to reach me on Skype, like my Skype is Vega. It's real simple. I thought it'd be funny. What's the initial in my, anyway, Vega is a Skype way that you can reach me.
Okay, and you say you got the Facebook and all of that kind of good stuff.
Yeah, BobbyVega.com. My son's going to start working my website because I can't work.
Okay, and is there what do you have planned for the future, Mr. Vega? What you got up? What's coming up for you?
Whew. I'm going to go to the Warwick Base Camp at the end of the month. Of what is it? September 1st is when it starts, and Ralph will be there.
Yeah.
Ralph Armstrong, another Detroit bass player.
Yes, and I was fortunate, blessed, and lucky. They're having me go as a professor. Me, a professor. Woo! Yeah, I know. So I'm not downing myself. I'm just thrilled and it's like a dream because all this stuff. Because all this stuff is really like a dream. I grew up listening to records, loving music, and music would be like the pace of my day. You know what I mean? If I wanted to shoot a better basketball, I'd sing a song in my head. If I wanted to shoot a better pool ball, if I wanted to play ping pong, music set my rhythm for what I wanted to do. So when I play, that's what I do too. So, I know I'm lost, but that's what
this future. That's what you got coming up in the future. Right?
Yeah, or the future. So I'm going to Warwick, and they've recognized what I'm doing. So now I'm going to be a professor at the Warwick camp.
Is that in Germany or where?
Yes, that's in Germany.
Okay.
And so that's cool. That's good.
Yeah, they just came back from this year's, didn't he? Did he just come back from over there? I know. I just
they go all the time.
Different people go, and if you look in the ads, that's what's going on. So that's one thing. Larry Braggs, who was the singer in Tower of Power, now he's not the singer. He just called me up. We're going to do some gigs in November. He'd like to do that. I think I've been playing with this guy off and on named Steve Kimmock, we're like have chemistry. We're in a hippie band called Zero. So we're going to do Jam Cruise. So I'll be on Jam Cruise in January. And then I'm just going to be working at EMG and playing events and having fun doing videos and helping create cool pickups and running around. I get to be me. I'm blessed, lucky, and fortunate. I can tie my shoes and hang out and do this. So.
Well, man, even though I have kept you, I ain't want to. I don't want to keep you, but I'd like to know, since we got questions from our panel here of chimers, bass chimers, is there anything that you would like to say in closing before we let you play us out?
Yeah, play what's in your heart.
Good advice.
That's what you want to do, and play with your friends, and it's family, it's fun, you know what I mean, it's healthy. This is a way to transfer what you have inside, your emotions and stuff and feelings, out of an instrument. It's your life. That's when I play it, I'm just playing my experiences. I'm an accumulation of all the different things that happened in my life and my gigs that I've learned and played, because when I would get a gig, I would try to learn it and play it, and all of a sudden the gig would be over. That's when it became part of my DNA.
Right. Okay, so if you have any kids, so they're going to have a wealth of DNA, bass and experience.
We won't even go there about how many and this and that. It sound like Bubba Gump shrimp.
Okay, again, I ain't want to keep you, but could you just play us something out, man? And not as quick as your intro. You were battling for the shortest intro ever. Okay, just play us something, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Bobby Vega, bass player extraordinaire. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Bobby Vega.